Car guys can relate to options. Now, if I look at all the projects I have, or most car guys, they have options everywhere. I got an option there. I got this truck. Look down in the field, really don't got to talk about how many options I actually have. So what's the definition of an option? It's something that can be chosen among other things, or a route you can take, or multiple ways you can go. But the problem is, if you get too many options, you end up really not going anywhere. So, like, if you look here, I got LS engines, and I just keep on thinking about, well, I could put it in that truck, I could put it in this truck, I could put it in that truck. And the more I think about it, the more I don't do anything. So, like, if you have too many options, it can really turn into paralysis. Like, I could work on that truck, I could work on all these trucks, but the more I think about it, like, well, I need this, I need that, I need this for that one, whatever. And it is kind of a good thing sometimes when you have a couple different options. That way, if you get to a standstill on one, you can start working on the other. But when you really want to get something done, you really got to narrow your options down, obviously, and choose something. That way you have a goal and you can work towards it. So that's where a zero options mentality comes into place. So if you've seen my Instagram post or Facebook post yesterday, you kind of know where I'm going with this. So I really didn't want to put a radiator in that purple truck last night, but it was leaking, and she wanted to drive it today. And she was like, well, why don't you just get it done? I'm like, I don't really feel like it. But then I got to thinking about when, like, high school and stuff, and my first square body was a 76 K5 Blazer. Looked kind of like this white one, but it was a piece of crap. As in, multiple times I had to pull over on the side of the road, rebuild the carburetor, and I actually kept sandpaper in my wallet to be able to file or clean the fouled spark plugs. When things started running bad, I'd have to pull over, clean the plugs, because it just had a wore out motor in it. But that was my only mode of transportation, and I definitely drove it like it wasn't. But if you think of something like, well, even though I got something to drive every day of the week now, I got thinking, well, if I had to drive this truck tomorrow, I'd have to put that radiator in that, or else I'd be stuck at the house. So in my mind, I'm saying, well, I got no options, or else I'm not going to go anywhere tomorrow. So then I was able to just get the radiator done. So quick little tip, if you're really procrastinating something, just pretend like you have no other option other than get that done. I mean, things are going to come up, but then all of a sudden you start seeing ways that you wouldn't normally would, and it's like, oh, I ain't got that part. It's too late. I can't go to the parts store. But then, like, because I ran into that last night, I'm like, well, I could make this, because I needed a clip to hold the cooler on. I'm like, well, I can't put the cooler on. Like, I thought I was going to get this done, but I'm not. And I'm like, no, there's always a way. So I got a zip tie and made my own clip or whatever, and held it on there for now, and got it done. And hey, she drove it today and made it home. So just when you're procrastinating something, think about all your options, and the options can be used in a lot of light. Like, we can go really deep on this subject, but narrow your options down and just decide on one, and I believe that you will get a lot more done than not, obviously. So I just need to decide on a couple trucks, and I could probably have something pretty nice rather than just dragging junk home. But we know that ain't happening.